artwork that we've done in them. So you can go and listen to the VODs and also have cool art occasionally flash up on your screen as the cool dramatic things happen. So, to give you a very brief overview,
That's better. So yeah, I'm just gonna start making cards with ideas. Let's see. So I use want to be able to walk around a 3D space. Let's see, I want which users be able to interact with my environment with chat and and I want let's see. Twitch users be able to spawn little guys that walk around in the 3D scene. Let's make this 3D space. Alright. Let's see what else. I want an aggressive 3D avatar. Play agents. That could mean several things. It could mean like two-face tracking, or it could be, you know, just doing mouth flaps, responding to audio from my mic. One thing that I thought was cool, this is like maybe a stretch, but I want other streamers to be able to join me in my 3D space. So this is like networked multiplayer. I want to be able to have a little, you know, community of other streamers to hang out with. Let's see. I want a cool 3D home base. Stream from. What are some other cool things? A good one. Other Twitch integration things. I want base to respond to raids incoming and outgoing. I had this cool idea for when I initiate a raid, it would like spawn a portal and I can like show part of where we're going to be raiding in the portal. I think that's a cool idea. I had this idea that Grizz is sort of, he's a video game character, right? He exists in a video game world, and in this version of this video game world, a bunch of other streamers and VIPO people are characters in their own game, and maybe we can like travel back and forth between games, sort of like Wreck-It Ralph. I want to travel between game worlds. Visit other streamers. Other streamers. And I think it would be cool to have like I want a narrative frame to my info work. So I started stubbing out, you know, just the most basic of Godot scenes. Let's see. I do have my Grizz model. Grab it and drop it in this Godot project. It's this one. I forgot this version of the model is not fluffy. The fluff was a shader that I did in Unity. But yeah, we can why is my stuff not showing up? Like, there is a rig here, right? Whoa. Just export it and see. Let's see if that one actually worked. Okay. Go. And he does have skeleton here. Interesting. Let's give him a bone map. So IDs. We got a grids. It's the same grids, just not fuzzy. I'm just gonna make it local. These are okay, interesting. It didn't mirror my poses, which I guess is fine. You just have to look into we do have our blend shapes, so cool. Let me see if I can find on the Godot shaders site, there might be a fur shader. So we might be able to get it to look more or less the same as we have here. So we can have like more or less the same same thing that we have here. That'd be pretty neat. Shaders take me a very long time to load. Source. There. Cool. Let's make a material. fur. And fur. And let's see, can we just I'll just color pick from it did not load. Why did it not load? Does it need a texture? I need a texture. File share. Okay, yeah, this isn't gonna work for what I want. Yeah, I'll have to look into doing the fur shader stuff later. But I do want I'm gonna make a I want model maybe just as fluffy as the Unity. yeah, so these animations here were specifically for the Connect stuff. So I could like blend them, but I don't think Godot has a way to mirror animations across from left to right. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like people are talking about having an option to do that in Godot, but there's not an actual fix for it yet, I don't think. I guess they're just recommending that you do it in Blender or whatever animation software, which I guess is fine. Having issues with animations in Godot lately. Keeps throwing errors. Weird. Anyway, so I'm gonna be building a bunch of little prototypes for stuff, and like mood boards and things like that. Since we're still in like the planning phases of, really even like before the planning phase, I'm kind of calling it blue sky. Just coming up with ideas for what it could be. I don't have like a super solid idea yet, but I just want to try out a bunch of stuff, see how it works. So I have, let's see, where is it? So I'm gonna be using Twitcher. I haven't like hooked anything up yet, but it seems like it should be pretty straightforward to get the Twitch functionality that I have in my Unity version working in Godot. Obviously I'll still have to like figure out how to get the fur shader so we can do the floof. So everybody loves the floof. Gotta have a floof. It might be broken right now, actually. Dang. Yeah, I think maybe I'll just do the fur in Blender and then have a way to link it in. I mean, and I will be remaking the model. It's okay. It's not great. I didn't really spend a lot of time on it. Yeah. Yeah, I want to know why my bones and stuff aren't showing up. Yeah, it seems like yeah, we're getting there. I'm right now I'm just starting off figuring out what I want to make. Hello Baka, welcome. Damn, my blender is being weird. It's not showing me the bones for some reason. Oh. Wait. No. Hey, Killerfish. Fishy, what is up? Is it fishy or fish? Fish one. How's it going? Welcome. Fish. So yeah, I've got my model in Godot, but a lot of stuff is broken right now. Mainly I don't have a fur shader that works in Godot yet. it looks like there is a let's see if I can find it. No. Thank you for the hydrate. So fluffy. Doesn't look great though. But I guess we can try it. Okay, so it says so fluffy. Okay. So how do we set it up? We install the plugin, add a fur node as the child of the geometry. Okay, it added it everywhere. I'm not sure if there's a way to change like the appearance. Okay. I think that's what we want. We can like decrease this or increase it. Yeah, we can make it longer or shorter. Okay, so I think if we have two of these, we can set them so oh, these are linked. Maybe this isn't how we want to do it. swatch that color so we can use it for the other one as well. Alright. Yeah, my floof isn't working right now, Baka. I need to fix it. It's because of the token system with the Twitch API. I have to renew it every 90 days or whatever, and I didn't do that yet. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think maybe I do have to do it this way. And then add in my fur node. Targeting. It doesn't like there being two. Yes. So never mind. That's not how we're gonna do it. Yeah, I don't think any of my Twitch redeems are actually hooked up currently because of the token thing expiring. Unfortunately, I will need to reconnect those. I mean, it looks pretty similar to what I have in Unity, actually. It's not like affected by gravity, I don't think. But what happened here? Physics. Okay, so I guess it does have physics. This scene is too big. Weird. Yeah, I'm not sure what the best way to handle this is. I guess I could, if I unwrap it, and so instead of being it like multiple materials, it's one texture that just defines the I kind of wish there was a way to do it through vertex colors, actually. I feel like that would work better. Because that way I wouldn't need to like unwrap the model. I could just use the vertex colors of the model to drive the shader. Not sure what render skin does. All pixel shell 0 art render. Yeah, I kind of don't like the way that this is like, it's working as like a, so it does have a shader here, it's just not like surfacing that to me. Because I think what it's doing is it's like generating extra meshes and stuff in real time. So let's see. Yeah, it seems like it should be I should be able to just use the vertex color here. I think ideally I probably want to write my own shader, but I'll probably have to learn how to do it. But it looks like doing that is making the scene like too big. Okay. So I probably, instead of doing it that way, what I probably want to do is have my model here. Make it have animation instead. I think that will fix the issue of the scene being too big. And yeah, just the fact that like I don't have separate control over the different meshes individually like I would in Unity. It's kind of annoying. So like in Unity, I have the hair on the fur on the head is less long, that. Maybe even less than that. Like that maybe? Okay, yeah, I see what it means about the render the skin. Interesting. Scruffiness. Kind of like it being a little scruffy. That wasn't an option I had in Unity. I think we do want the body to be longer. So fluffy. Just a fluffy T-posing owl bear standing in a grid. Floof, indeed. Material here. Yeah, we're gonna extract this one. A little bit over. I guess I can just simplify. Swatch it. Hi, Brian. How's it going? Saturate. There we go. And then roughness. I'm gonna do like something in the middle. Yes, what is the bri? Yes, I do remember. It was fun. Oh yeah, we're about to have ads, just a heads up. I'm gonna snooze them actually. There we go. Yeah, your multi-VIPO pals was fun. 14th of June, I think I should be free. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, feel free to I will make sure to check my Discord, so if you want to message me the details or post it on. Yeah, okay, cool, awesome. Yeah, that sounds fun. Looking forward to it. So one of the ideas that I had for this version of the VIPO, let's see, I want to be able to have multiple grid skins that can switch between. Awesome. Take a look. Cool, cool. I will keep that in mind. Thanks for including me. Ooh, cool. Yeah, so I'm not talking about just costume things. I want to have like versions of grids that can like fit in with other people's art styles. So like have a grids that would look sort of like Core Hawk's overlay, or one that was more like chibi and cartoony, like Doink Swift. So yeah, one of the ideas that I had, and this might be like maybe not exactly for 2.0, but maybe 2.5 or 3.0 or whatever, but have like a version that that I can invite other people to join, and have yeah, that'd be fun. I do still have that one. I can drop it in. I wonder what that one would look like furry. I don't think I ever actually tried that. That could be fun. Named it Lil Grizz. Where did Lil Grizz go? Lil Grizz. There. He's an FBX. Yes, I want to fluff Lil Grizz. This will be really funny. My redeems aren't working right now, Bri. I'm sorry. I will I'll toggle it manually for you. I'm glad I put the manual toggles in. Oh, that's another thing. I want to add to my list. Whoop, this is not a task. This is a user story. I want to be able to trigger facts with my Dream Deck. So, I kind of have it cropped off here, but I have like these toggleable buttons and stuff that I can do. So like this is how I currently toggle my costumes and stuff. So like there's my hydrate. I have my Santa one for Christmas. You got the floof. Oh yeah, it's Pride. Happy Pride, everyone. I forgot I had this. I don't need the Santa hat or the Link hat, but we'll keep the Pride going. All right, let's floof Little Grizz. All right. So I just have to add a sub node. Whoa. That looks crazy. Let's see. I don't want it on one. Like not really working on. I wonder if I have like non-uniform scale or something. It's looking very strange. Whoa. Okay, so I look really weird on the head. I watched Draco Fox a little bit yesterday, And his he showed a little bit of his 2.0 that he's been working on. Yeah, unskinned animatronic. But yeah, Draco's been working on making his VIPO work in Big Godot, and it's looking pretty good. Okay, I think part of the problem is the density here. Whoa, that looks weird. Set it to the default. We do want yeah, it's like really messed up on the head. Yeah, it's very cool. The blend shapes he got on his face were really neat. He's using the AR kit stuff. I might have to at some point just buy like a used iPhone and use that for my tracking for my face, or at least mess around with one. Because it doesn't have to be like super new, it just has to be new enough that it has the AR kit stuff. But I'm kind of hitting the limits of what I can do with the Kinect. I love my Kinect. I love that I'm like the only person that uses it. It's funny. It makes it more unique, but it also makes it not work super great with certain things. I'm not sure why it's like some of them are really stretched and some of them aren't. It is not natively compatible. I'd have to make my own plugin, which is something that I could do. I want to look into it. That's one of the things I'm going to prototype. So I've been thinking through my process. So I want to spend like a couple weeks just like coming up with ideas, doing research, you know, putting together mood boards and coming up with like what I want to make. And then figuring out what I actually am going to make and making some prototypes, testing things out. And one of the things I want to try is getting the Kinect to work. Yeah, it shouldn't be crazy because I think basically what I can do is I can write like a C# app basically that just interfaces with the Godot plugin. So why is this being strange? It might be because... Whoa. Okay, 4 is out of bounds. Okay, so it's probably because of the density of my model, I'm guessing, is inconsistent. I guess that makes sense. It's like in this one, like he's pretty low poly, or he was. So then I had like a subdivision surface on him. I think. I don't know. But yeah, his polygons are pretty even. But I think the little grids model is not like. I think the densities are all over the place. Let's open up that blend file actually. Little grids. Yeah. Yeah, I think what I might do is use sort of a like a toggle based thing for different emotes, and then just do like mouth flap based on microphone. What are you doing for your mouth stuff, Baka? Are you using ARKit or are you just doing like mouth flap? Yeah, so it's very low res, but it's also like not consistent. Like the ears are pretty high res. It's like it's like crazy dense on the eyes, and then like these other parts are super not dense. I wonder if so we're gonna try the multiple fur thing. See, because I think we can have different densities on different parts of the mesh. Okay, so that's okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'll probably do a similar thing to what you're doing then, just the mouth flap. Yeah. And then okay, so 3 is the white. Yeah, it's just not gonna work the way that I had this set up, unfortunately. I could do like no, I do have a subdivision surface. Before the subdivision surface, I can do like a remesh. Nope. That like destroys everything. Oop. I broke it. Yeah. Do some Discord integration too. That's a good idea. What if Minecraft version? Yeah, I melted it. I also melted my computer apparently. Legos, yeah. I broke it. Anyway, I need to take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. Back. Sorry about that. Alright. So yeah, it looks like I'm not gonna be able to fluff this version without reworking some stuff. Show up in my so it opened it in it opened it in the wrong version of Blender. That might have been why. There we go. Okay. So I think what I want to do is hide some of these parts. I didn't quite do what I wanted it to, because I think I have let's see. to the top level subdivision. So I think what I want to do is anything that's already subdivided the way I want it to be. Hide those. These more subdivisions. I'll just hide them as we go. Just do one on each of those. This part. Two. Hide it. There we go. So now they're all like a similar level of subdivided. I don't think we need that. Well, not quite right. Alright, well this should at least be like a consistent level of what happened there. I'm gonna delete this. Why is it black? That's so weird. Add a new scene. Okay. That was so weird. Why the bounding box is weird like that? Whoa. Okay. Oh, I broke it. I'm gonna re-export this without the modifier. Selected only. Let's try reopening that. That was a little silly. Oh yeah, I thought of something that I wanted to add here. I want the D20 at number and give result shatter. Alright. Little grizz, get in here. Editable children. He's looking a little crazy. Actually, let's... Alright, so we threw her. Why is it so long? Error opening scene. Interesting. Oh, probably because I re-exported it with nothing in it. Be my guess. Oh, he's tiny. Where'd he go? Let's uncheck the apply transform. Let's see what happens. He was tiny. There we go. That's better. Okay. How big is he? Let's there, body. Let's add legend shape. Capsule. Okay, yeah, he's about the right size. Character control. So this fur here. No, weird. What's happening here? Is it like that in the black one? Oh, he does have something weird going on. Might just be because of how I subdivided them. And the mirror modifier doing something weird. I don't know. Alright, let's try adding the fur again. Okay. It's still crazy. That's as small as it goes. Okay, maybe he's too high poly now. Yeah. Scruffiness. Yeah, it's definitely too high poly. Let's set this down to like 8. Hello. Okay, but why is the length on it looking crazy? This is so cursed looking. This is what we wanted it to look like, right? It looks really bad in a very funny way, but it looks very bad. Okay, I guess we could set this to like 16. Ooh. Yeah, the length is like insane. I don't know why it was working fine on this version. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to like a nervous system a little bit. It's slightly, I mean, it's still horrible, but it's slightly less bad. Where was that setting to draw the... Yeah, there we go. Whoa. What is happening? He looks so cursed. Okay, what if... what if we turn this one on? And then run it? What does it look like when we actually run it? I don't care what it looks like in the scene. It's gonna look wrong in the scene. What? Run the scene. Thank you. What? Oh, it's because there's no camera. Maybe. No? Camera's there. Maybe we fell through the ground. Oh, wait. I know what happened. This doesn't don't do this. And this just needs to be a no 3D. That's what it was. We had a rigid body inside of a rigid body, and it fell through the floor. Oop. What? Oh, yeah. That's fine. It still looks very bad. I mean, it's not like it really matters. I'm gonna be remodeling it. It's funny. Okay, let's go back to this one. There we go. Now we have a floof. That was fun. It was worth trying. That's for sure. Oops, sorry about that. Sorry, I need drinks of water. Let's see, what else? Let's see, I want various themes, vignettes, that the camera can move clean. I want a follow camera third person. yeah, we flew too close to the sun. So I want a follow cam and I want a free cam. And fly around and focus on various things and activities. Sort of like how Doig Swift have theirs. I should start putting together a pure ref board with some of the inspiration. Let's see. So obviously, Doig Swift is gonna be on there. I know this is an old picture, but it's the first one. It's one of the ones that comes up when I Google them, so it's a reasonable thing to drop in there. Let's see. Obviously, Space Pirate Fenrir. Grab a screenshot from one of his VODs. Lady Vignette is in this screenshot. It's fine. Let's grab one of Draco Fox. This is from his stream yesterday, actually, with his 2.0. Obviously, we need Renee. Renee's VIPO is very soon. Find one of him running around. Might just have to do some of this offline. don't think I have any. I don't think I have one on here that's being able to share my screen. Yeah. So whether this is Spout or some other protocol, it would be cool to be able to do that. Yeah, so let's go ahead and save this. Yeah, I'll work more on this offline probably tomorrow. And I think I'm gonna hook up the Twitcher plugin here too, so I can test some stuff out with the channel point redeems and stuff in Godot. Should be neat. But yeah, I want to just build a bunch of little prototype things to test out various aspects of the VIPO sort of in isolation before I commit to like building the whole thing. So I make sure that it's actually what I want to make, you know? Yeah, I like that Twitcher has the like OAuth login stuff built into it. Like, I like Twitch Mana, but it is kind of annoying having to like log in with a browser and then like copy and paste the URL back in. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I want to have several versions of my model that I can toggle between. So like I want one that is really Muppety, looks like an actual puppet. I want one that's more cartoony. It would be cool to have like a low poly one. I'll probably work on making a list of that. Yeah, so we're early in this VIPO 2.0, we're gonna be just trying out a bunch of stuff and seeing what works. But yeah, I'm having fun. Hope y'all are having fun too. Any things that you guys would want to see in my 2.0? I definitely want to be able to have little guys that can spawn in and walk around. It'd be cool to be able to use the channel points to customize them and stuff. I have some ideas. I want to have like a little forest area, and then like my quote-unquote office is gonna be in like a cave. like an owl bear den. But I want to have like a computer but like a medieval fantasy type computer. So like, sort of like a magic punk Final Fantasy mixed with like sort of steampunky, I'm not sure. Aether punk. But yeah, I want to have like a computer and like a couch for playing games on. One like narrative idea that I've had for Grizz is he is like he's the boss from a cave appreciator. I had this idea that Grizz is like maybe he's like the tutorial boss, so he's like the first boss of a game. So he's there to make sure that you have the skills you need to progress in the rest of the game. And he doesn't necessarily want to beat you, he just wants to make sure that you have the skills, you know? It's just a funny idea that I had. He's the boss of level 1. I had the idea too that like chatters and subscribers are like minions and mini bosses. And maybe we band together to fight the final boss. We don't necessarily like working for anybody else. Yeah, exactly. Because it kind of like fits into my goal of like, I do want to at some point make tutorials, so if Grizzhoot is like the tutorial boss, it's like, you know, he's the boss of the tutorial level of the game that he exists within, but he's also like the boss of tutorials. Could be fun. Yeah, and I want to be able to travel to different worlds. But that might be for further down the road than 2.0. That might be 2.5 or 3.0. But I'm kind of running out of steam right now. So I think after this ad break, I'm gonna wrap up and raid over to Rebecca Romney. Yeah, thanks for hanging out while I brainstorm. Probably do some more brainstorming on Thursday, as well as some light prototyping. But we're gonna take it a little slow, rather than trying to rush through, because we have my 1.0 and it's working for the most part. I mean, my Twitch integration is broken right now, but yeah, no sense in like rushing to get 2.0 out. I just want to figure out like what's cool, what do I actually want to build, what do you guys actually like want to see. It would be cool if like together we all build like this VIPO verse that's all interconnected. Have sort of our own universe that we exist within, that we all have our own unique worlds that we can move back and forth between and hang out with each other. But that's like a very lofty, down the road type of goal. Yeah, definitely. It's good to have chat to bounce ideas off of too. Because like I've been thinking about a lot of this stuff on my own, but I haven't really like put it out there yet. I want to floof again. Yeah, one thing I've been working on just in my own time is like trying to come up with a good process for my game development stuff, because as it is right now, it's very unorganized and chaotic and hard to actually like focus and get stuff done. So I'm trying to like break things down into smaller chunks and like devote specific time to specific chunks of work, so I don't get as overwhelmed with all the millions of things that I could be working on. But this kind of gives me a good direction to start. I do want to take a screenshot of this, so when we read over to Reb, we can show some progress. Cool. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap up here. Yeah, if you ever want to bounce ideas off on stream, I am happy to be there. But yeah, I'll get this raid started and we can raid over to Reb and say hi. Looks like she's doing some art stuff. And yeah, I'll be back on Thursday. I'm trying to get my streams started earlier. I didn't necessarily succeed at that today, but I think Thursday I'm going to try to start at 1 p.m. my time, so that I can have a longer chunk of time to stream. But yeah, let's get this raid going. Have a good rest of your week, everybody. Thanks for hanging. Bye.